death squad were racing through, going as fast as they could. And what? Ah, what are you doing here again? Oh, you didn't hear I was reading another story again, did you?
They didn't, but then they heard.
Did you tell them?
No. No.
Was it you, Pony?
No, Jim must have.
Well, if it wasn't you, it was Jimmy. So which one of you was it?
Me.
You, Applejack.
And me.
Tigger and Applejack.
And me.
Two naughty. Oh, you're all naughty. Anyway, guys, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Now, I apologise. This video is a little bit late because I've been really, really busy. And plus, somebody hid the book. Spong, spong. But anyway, today we have for the Daddy Reads video. You're both going to bed in a minute. We have today a very awesome book by Alison Murtough called Larry Lizard.
And at the back, Snail's got eyes shining and going towards thunderclouds.
Come into the light! Come into the light! Poor Snail. Now then, Larry Lizard is part of the Little Mouse Bedtime Stories series, and I've got to say it's a very well illustrated book, and it's really cool.
And
I'll put a link down below to my review on the underpants section as always, and I'll also put a link to where you can buy a copy of the book as well. Right, shall we begin?
No, but I want to tell them something. It's got no describing words.
Oh, where's it got no describing words? I don't know, I'm not the author.
One just spelled one.
Little Mouse Bedtime Stories. When I was tucked up safely inside my cosy bed, a little mouse did scurry up and snuggle right beside my head. That little mouse then whispered quite gently in my ear, "I've got lots of tales to tell you, of stories far and near." He began to tell me stories, 1,000 or maybe more, and when he finished every one, he fell asleep and snored. Is that the story?
No. No.
Oh, I was just about to... Oh, sorry, did I fall asleep again?
Yep.
I'm like Little Mouse, aren't I? Let's return the page to the actual story. Larry Lizard. One of my favourites is about Larry Lizard, who became a wizard. In the middle of the darkest night, Larry was sound asleep, dreaming of sheep, when all of a sudden, without any warning, a dazzling flash of pure white light filled his room brighter than bright.
Lightning and thunder.
The sky began to grumble, and the clouds began to rumble.
What are you
Larry
looking at?
awoke with the most terrible fright.
What are you
Oi,
looking at?
Leave it. The clouds had parted, as though they were yawning. Larry was thinking, if it isn't morning, it isn't sunny. If this is a joke, it isn't funny. And if that's Steve the Spider you're watching behind the camera, please leave him be. He's my cameraman for the day.
What?
He's behind the camera. He's my cameraman for the day. Props to Steve the Spider.
No, he's up in
Well, it must be his
Australia
brother.
right now.
Oh well.
Australia.
There were streaks of lightning. There were streaks of lightning flashing and rolls of thunder crashing. There was so much rain he thought the sky was falling down. He even thought that he would drown. He didn't like the flashing of the lightning in the sky. He didn't like the crashing of the thunder or the splish-splashing of the rain pounding on his window pane. Larry Lizard tried covering his ears so he couldn't hear it, but the noise just wouldn't subside. So the only thing he could do was... hide! He couldn't sleep, he couldn't rest, and so he counted his fingers and thumbs. And all of the scales upon his tail. He used his toes to count to 10, and began to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Larry counted everything in sight and soon became very bright. And now you will see him in wind, rain and snow, constantly counting wherever he goes.
Wait.
Sorry.
Snowman.
Yes, and you're not building one.
Oh, do you want that snowman?
No, not today. Larry likes his abacus because it's much less fuss. It's quicker than a calculator and helps him count all his data. Here's a geek. He counts moonbeams and stars and houses and cars and letters in books. Everywhere Larry looks for things to count, he counts the birds in the trees and the fishes in the seas. Larry Lizard counts shapes with edges of 3 and 4, and sometimes even more. Triangles and squares are everywhere, and hexagons too have a job to do. Hexagons and pentagons, when fixed together, make something special. They're very clever. I know. Look at the football, and you will see these two special shapes in symmetry. Honeycombs are full of hexagon shapes and help the bees to always make the best tasting honey for your old tummy.
Oh, they can even lay their eggs in there.
Yep. When Larry's counting amongst the trees, he's the happiest lizard there could be. I think Larry could count forever. And that's what makes him so very clever.
Bye-bye, Larry.
The end.
Miss you already. Still miss you.
So, girlies, what do you think of Larry Lizard?
Cool.
What do you think of the illustration and the drawing inside it? Is it really cool?
Like an angel in the sky. That means very cool.
Oh, well. So, girlies, does this episode of Daddy Reads get a thumbs up?
No.
Or a thumbs down? Or two thumbs up? Why? Why? Why do you think it's thumbs down? In other words, you like the book and you're being silly.
No, I don't understand that.
So what about you, Monster? Why did you like it? But they say never work with children.